is title completion, right? So we've got the title by now. At this point, you should be comfortable with whatever title it is. You should be comfortable with the structure of the title. Remember the first 5 words, the canonical, and that really determines. So this is going to lead right into this backlinking strategy because without a firm canonical, your backlinks will still work, and there's a whole bunch of discussion about that, but you want to have it exactly the same as it is. So let's just look at some examples on Amazon. So hold on a second. Right click on this and you click on view page source, and this will pop up all this gibberish, right?
There we go. Yeah.
So you
Got it.
control F, you type canonical, and then
There
you
it is.
see here, this is
Yeah.
your canonical 50. This
Yes.
particular is 50-foot garden hose, expandable, expanding. So the message in that is, look at this person. They don't have the canonical setup. So Amazon just went and
Yes.
willy-nilly picked 5 keywords, right? So that's not what you want. What I was trying to show you this, and then I want to show you the way it should look. So we're going to go and find one real quick that's doing it right. Like these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one, he had to put his company name in. So this will be as close as can be because he's got the dash there. I just want to see if there's one that's a little bit more clear cut. Well, we'll use this guy anyway. So you want to click on him.
Yeah, it's the same point.
Yeah. It'll be a little bit more, it won't be so random because it'll take his words before the dash. It won't just take words all over. So if the dash controls where it takes the words from, right? But so it's only going to show 5 words. So you don't want to put 7 words. Yeah. So I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm still having issues with it. But bottom line is your canonical and the 5 words that should be here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be the keywords that we talked about. Should be the ones before the dash. It would not. It could be 6 words, but if it's a the or a common word, it won't. The canonical won't include that. So this is the way it will look, and that's the deal. And this is going to be what's really important for when we do the backlinks. But as you list your product, you want to check your own canonical and make sure it's consistent to what you want it to be.
So you guys, like, look, this is the key, right? So they have their dash early, but like it's curious. Just go to right here, view page source, right? So like just to recap what Sam was doing, right? Like, and oh yeah, no, it worked fast for a second. So like, oh, there you go. So then you go find, and then you put in canonical, right? So see canonical. So check this one out. So it's like 50-foot garden hose, expandable, expanding, right? So they went after these keywords. But guys, like the whole point of like this whole exercise, right, is like when you control your canonical, this is not typically what you're searched for on Amazon, but this is the root of what you will always be able to search for, okay? If you change your title, if you change anything, this canonical, once you've controlled it and you do it the way that we show you, these will be your keywords, okay? So as you can see, like these are their keywords, right? So this canonical is the root of your listing, okay? Think of it that way. Like this is how your listing will be found regardless of how Amazon, see, like, because look up here on the top, okay? So the page source, see, like, you see what it says? It's like this right here has a long tail on it, right? When I say long tail, it just means it's like much longer. Can you guys see my screen, by the way, just to make sure?
Yep.
Okay, so you see everything else that Amazon finds this as, right? But see, like, it's saying like all this jumblage, right? Like keywords equals garden plus hose, right? Like that's what that one listing that I clicked on, which is this listing, okay? That's something that can change, okay, right? So this long tail domain right here that you see, that can change, but what will not change is this, okay? This is your canonical, right? This is like the root of your actual listing, not the equals keywords dash 15468, like all that stuff does not matter. What matters is this is like your root domain, meaning like this, you will always be able to find your product with this exact domain. Like no questions asked, this exact domain right here, your Canonical. Like think of that, like that's like the root of your product, okay? That's the root of your domain with Amazon, meaning like, see, I just copied and pasted that. Even though it's not what Amazon shows as your link. Do you guys get that? I want to make sure like we're super clear because I want to move on to another topic. Like, just let me know if that does not make sense, right? Because if I click on this listing, Amazon spells out something completely different, right? But if I right click on the listing, go to viewed page source, do a control F, right? So control F brings me to this, which they explicitly say, the Canonical, right? So that's this domain. Now, if you find it through any other method, this is the root of that domain. Okay, good. Like you guys are saying it's clear, makes sense.